A few steps can significantly increase the chance of your home surviving a wildfire.
The reason why homes actually survive wildfires is because they are not ignitable. And they're not ignitable because people have cleared their roofs, cleaned their gutters, removed flammable vegetation from around their homes.
According to Lynne, a primary goal is removing highly ignitable materials from what firefighters refer to as your home's ignition zone.
The home ignition zone is that area immediately around your house. From your house to the first 10 feet is really the most important part. And then from 10 feet to 30 feet is where you're creating space in between your plants and your trees, limbing up trees, and then from 30 feet to 100 feet if you have that. Most houses are burning down not because of the oncoming fire per se, but actually embers from a fire farther away. So if embers are falling on your property or on your roof, if you have a Class A roof, a non-combustible roof, the chances are if embers fall on that roof, it will not catch on fire. As well as your gutters. That's a very vulnerable spot as well. Gutters tend to be filled up with branches and leaves and other types of dry vegetation. So it's really important during fire season to clean the gutters out monthly or as needed actually. The next step is to move down from your roof, from your gutters, and move out. Look at your deck, look at the space immediately around your house. What's ignitable? If there's a fire nearby and there's embers burning, what will catch on fire if an ember lands? For example, cushions on your furniture, your lawn furniture, the umbrella over your table out on your deck, your doormat, for example, or a broom left out. So those are the little things. If there is a fire that's actually happening, you need to remove those items away from your house. The other things I would do is make sure the area adjacent to my home, the first 10 feet, is very clean. Leaves are raked up. The dry grasses are mowed down to 3 inches or less and raked. And I would remove plants that have a lot of high oil content in them. Juniper, rosemary, bamboo are just a few plants, acacia, that are a few plants that catch on fire quite easily because they're high oil content in them. So you want to remove those types of plants away from your home. It's better to have gravel or some sort of hardscaping right directly around your home, or plant roses or plants that have a lot of moisture content in the leaves that won't ignite easily. You can look at firesafemarin.org. It's our local fire council here in Marin County, and we do have a wonderful plant list of fire-resistant plants. Most of those plants are your everyday landscaping plants.
A home resistant to wildfire doesn't have to mean a barren landscape around your home.
People say to me all the time, "Oh, you're telling me to cut all my trees down." You don't need to cut all your trees down. You just need to have separation, keep them healthy, limb them up from the bottom up so you don't have limbs touching shrubs underneath, so you want that separation. The goal is to keep fires really small. We don't want them climbing up into the trees because once a fire gets into the canopy, it's very difficult to put out.
Making your home resistant to wildfire doesn't have to be daunting or expensive. Fire officials recommend making a multi-year plan and implementing some part of it each year.
We like to tell people is have a long-term plan, maybe a 5-year plan. Each year you're going to do a little bit of something, whether it be clearing out this patch of vegetation. Getting rid of all the juniper is a very difficult thing to take on, and it can be very expensive because you have to replace it with something. Have the fire department come out, and we can do a free evaluation of your home. More than happy to do that. Walk you through it, what needs to be done, and what's the most important things you need to do first off. Studies have found that if you have a house that has defensible space within that ignition zone, that you've cleared your vegetation, you've made your home less ignitable, then the actual firefighters can come in and easily defend it.
And here are some resources for you to learn more about making your home resistant to wildfire.